Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're setting our sights on one of the globe's most vital, most high-stakes markets. We're talking Asia-Pacific,
That's right.
and specifically, how you can strategically succeed there. It's, incredibly dynamic, full of opportunity.
Huge opportunity. But it demands a very strategic approach. You often need an expert guide, really.
Definitely.
And that's where our focus is today. McGowan and Bolden. They're an award-winning agency based in Singapore, strategy, marketing, crisis comms, PR.
Okay.
Their core mission, really, it boils down to this. Get people to know you and maybe even more importantly, get leads for you.
Leads are good.
These are very good. And they've been doing this for global clients for, well, over 30 years now. Really built a foundation in the region.
Over 30 years, wow. And the scale we're talking about, Asia-Pacific is what, a USD 35 trillion a market?
That's the figure, 35 trillion. It's massive.
It's just immense. But, like you said, unlocking it isn't simple. So this deep dive, it's all about how an agency like McGowan and Bolden, with that deep experience, can be, your partner in tapping into that potential. They really know the ground.
They do.
Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. Imagine you're a business, maybe looking to expand into APAC, or maybe you're already there, but hitting some roadblocks. What are those common hurdles people face?
Well, you've got intense competition, for starters. It's crowded.
Right.
Then there are the regulatory things, tariffs, trade hurdles. They can pop up when you least expect them.
Always tricky.
Or maybe you're thinking bigger, like an IPO.
Yeah.
Going public, that's a whole different maze, especially across different countries there.
Oh, absolutely.
And then there's just the challenge of explaining really technical products. Or maybe your brand is just unknown. You need a boost.
Yeah, you might be big elsewhere, but new there.
Exactly. And of course, the big one, finding customers, finding investors. These challenges aren't unique, but in APAC, they often feel, well, more complex.
So how does McGowan and Bolden fit into solving these?
Well, this is critical. They don't just see the challenges. They've built their whole expertise around addressing them directly. They're not just generalists.
Wow.
They're pioneers, really, specialists in specific sectors. Think cutting-edge stuff, AI, industrial automation, healthcare, cybersecurity. Areas where you absolutely need deep technical understanding.
Right, you can't fake that.
You really can't. But they also handle B2C clients just as expertly. Audiovisual, fashion, footwear, food and beverage.
So a broad range still.
A broad range, but deep expertise. And the reason they can do this goes back to their core team. Their leaders have over 30 years of experience, and not just in one thing. They've been marketers, technologists, coders, HR pros, entrepreneurs, journalists, salespeople.
Wow, that's quite a mix.
It is. And it means they can look at a client's problem from, like, all these different angles, almost from the inside. It's why they can call themselves AI whisperers.
AI whisperers, what does that mean exactly?
It means they understand how to use AI tools effectively for your website, for media relations, for customer engagement, making it all resonate locally. They speak tech and they speak market.
That blend of tech know-how and market savvy sounds powerful. So, okay, you understand the challenges, you see their background. How do they actually do it? What's in the toolkit for tackling APAC?
Right. Good question. Their services are really built around 4 main pillars, all designed for visibility, reputation, and, actual growth in Asia-Pacific.
Okay, pillar one.
First up, public relations, PR. And this is way more than just sending out press releases.
Right, the old way.
Exactly. We're talking comprehensive content strategies, getting you on TV, radio, organizing events that make an impact, proper news release writing and distribution, of course. But key for APAC is their focus on rapid response RR and proactive media pitching.
Rapid response. Why is that so critical there?
Because news just travels instantly across borders, cultures. You need to be able to react strategically, super fast to opportunities or potential problems. It's about having a plan before you need it.
Being ready.
Being ready and moving as fast as the news cycle. Plus, they track all the media coverage, measure the impact, and organize things like press tours and events. Very thorough.
Got it. What's next?
Pillar 2 is digital marketing, and they're leveraging all the latest tech here. Strategic use of LinkedIn, especially for B2B, video content that actually grabs attention, and deep AI integration.
AI'd again.
Yes. They manage social media, blogs, run sophisticated lead gen campaigns, and one really interesting thing is their work with AI RAG chatbots.
RAG chatbots. Break that down.
Okay, RAG is retrieval augmented generation. Basically, these AI chatbots don't just make stuff up. They pull real, accurate, up-to-date info from huge knowledge bases to answer questions. Super helpful, especially with diverse languages or technical queries in APAC.
So much more precise.
Exactly. And alongside that, they do cutting-edge AEO, answer engine optimization, and standard SEO.
AEO, that's newer.
It is. SEO gets you found in search results. AEO makes sure your content directly answers the user's specific question. Increasingly vital to cut through the noise online in APAC.
Makes sense. Pillar 3.
Coaching and mentoring. This is about strategic development, not just tactics. Think media coaching, getting execs ready for tough interviews, crisis communication training, because, let's face it, crises happen.
They certainly do.
They also do leadership development, even sales training, tailored learning programs, and importantly, helping C-suite execs use LinkedIn effectively for thought leadership. That's huge in APAC.
Right, building that personal brand.
Exactly. And it ties into their employer branding work too, both internal comms for culture and external to attract talent. Huge differentiator in a competitive talent market.
Okay, comprehensive. And the last pillar.
The fourth one is high level. Strategic Business Counsel and Red Team services.
Red team. Like in cybersecurity.
Kind of. It's about providing elite advice. They stress test your market strategies, find the weaknesses, the overlooked opportunities before you'd invest heavily.
A strategic reality check.
Precisely. An objective, critical outside view. Invaluable in a complex market like Asia-Pacific where things can go sideways unexpectedly.
Wow, that is incredibly comprehensive. And what strikes me is how integrated it all sounds. It's not just, a list of services. It's PR, marketing, social, SEO, events, employer branding, internal comms, all working together, plus the AI.
That's exactly it. That integration is the secret sauce, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. APAC is too fragmented, too diverse for silos. You need everything firing together, coordinated for a consistent message. And this really leads into what makes Magellan and Bolden different. It's that depth of experience.
The 30-plus years.
More than 30 years for the key strategists. In PR, marketing, consulting, they started back in the early 1990s. That makes them one of the longest-running independent strategy and PR agencies in the entire region.
That's a long time. That's seeing a lot of change.
A huge amount of change. Every market shift, tech disruption, cultural nuance, they've navigated it. That means stability, foresight, and just a deep baked-in understanding that's hard to replicate.
And it's not just Singapore, right? You mentioned their network.
Yes, a really extensive Asia-Pacific network, senior partners in key markets across the region.
How does that help clients practically, that local presence?
Oh, it's vital. It means you're not just getting a strategy from Singapore HQ. You're getting real local insights. They understand the culture in Vietnam, the media in Indonesia, the regulations in Australia.
Boots on the ground knowledge.
Exactly. So they can tailor strategies that actually work locally. Avoid that one-size-fits-all trap. And here's the kicker. All this experience, this reach, you get it with big agency results at boutique firm retainer fees.
Ah, the value proposition.
Absolutely. They talk about their agile values, cooperation, results, rapid response. It's about being lean, effective, without those huge multinational agency overheads.
They use that metaphor, being your effective and experienced co-pilot, helping you navigate and steer. That feels right for APAC.
It really does. Having that co-pilot, it means having someone who's seen the turbulence before, who knows the safer routes.
Right.
So when things get rough, a market shifts, a reputation issue flares up. Magellan and Bolden provides those steady hands. This links directly to their crisis comm strength.
You mentioned they've weathered every major crisis.
Since the 1990s, think about it. Cybersecurity breaches, pandemics, financial crises, they've been in the trenches. They help clients build robust crisis plans, including crucial media coaching for the C-suite, get them ready to speak confidently when everything's on the line.
Preparedness is key.
Totally. And their thought leadership backs this up. They wrote a book, Tough Times, Great PR, Sharing Lessons Learned. Their blog is recognized as one of the best in Singapore, top PR blogs. They're constantly contributing.
Okay, so they have the experience, the reach, the integrated services, the prices, expertise.
Yeah.
What does this actually look like for clients? What kind of impact do they make?
Well, that's the bottom line, isn't it? It means real, tangible results. We see it in the feedback they get.
Like what? Can you give some examples?
Sure. Without naming names, take a major software company. They strongly recommended Magellan and Bolden, calling their professionalism and performance top-notch for brand building across APAC.
Okay.
They talked about them being consistent, creative, a trusted partner in media relations, achieving relevant media placements, and this is key, maintaining a leading share of voice against competitors.
So getting heard above the noise.
Exactly, giving them that competitive edge. And the client specifically mentioned how the agency evolved with them, guiding them on the best media approaches as the market itself changed, always adapting.
That adaptability sounds crucial. Any others?
Oh, yeah. An industrial client from the EU. They said the work was so amazing, even our headquarters complimented the PR penetration rate in Asia. Getting praise from HQ like that means serious visibility. A U.S. cybersecurity client found the results quite impressive, called it a job well done. In cyber, that usually means solid market penetration, maybe lead generation.
High-stakes sector.
Very. And during the pandemic, a health products client highlighted their unquestionable support, reliability when it counts. And an EU automation client kept it simple. Thank you for the great support, which in complex B2B means they were solving problems, delivering results.
So it's a really consistent picture across different industries, different types of clients. They're helping establish brands, grow value, achieve real market presence, and adapt as needed.
That's exactly it. It's not just noise, it's measurable, lasting growth.
So if we boil it all down, what we've really seen today is that Magellan and Bolden offers this deeply experienced, strategically agile, and really results-focused path to succeeding in Asia-Pacific.
Yeah, they're not just a vendor. It's more like a true partnership, that co-pilot idea again.
Right.
Which, brings up a key question for you, the listener. How vital is it, really, to have a partner with that kind of deep regional understanding, that integrated set of services, when you're looking at a market this big, this complex?
Yeah, the opportunities are huge, but the potential pitfalls, you need a guide.
You really do.
So the final thought then. With a USD 35 trillion market out there for the taking and navigators with this kind of 3-decade track record available, what could your brand achieve in Asia Pacific by partnering with them? Definitely something to think about.